Hi, this is Mike J. Welcome back to the channel. What I want to talk about here today is something cringy happened to me when I came back from the dealership of having my car serviced. You won't believe this. Let me ask you a question. When you go to a new car franchise dealership to get your car serviced, maintained, are you not expecting OME parts? Of course you are. That's why we go there. You don't go there to get a Walmart oil filter, am I right? Because if you wanted a Walmart oil filter, you would go to Walmart and have your oil change. Am I correct? Well, anyways, I got my car back from the dealership. I had the oil change. And I always inspect to make sure that everything's tight, nothing's leaking. And I looked at the service order. And when I looked at the service order, I noticed that something was different. The oil filter number and what it used was not the same as it was in the past, the two times that I went. Well, I looked underneath the car. It has a black oil filter. It is the same size, same look, just black. And I even took a picture and I looked underneath it, and further research, it said precision parts. And immediately I called my service advisor and asked him, hey, what's up? Why do I not have AAC Delco oil filter on my car? Well, then he explains to me that, well, since 2017, February, AutoNation, all AutoNation dealerships have launched their own products. And what I mean own products is oil filters, windshield wipers, fluids, batteries, alternators, things that they fix cars and service cars with. Now, from what he told me, if it's warranty work, if it's paid by General Motors Chevrolet, then you do get the AC Delco genuine OME parts because it has to, right? Because it's warranted by General Motors. Now, if it's self-pay, customer pay, they will put their own parts on there. And the thing is, if you want the AC Delco, it's an upcharge. But this is the thing. This is the thing. I was not offered to see if I wanted an AC Delco part. It was $74 and some change of 10 quarts of, the oil that they use, the Dextos 2 AC Delco oil, 10 quarts. And let's hope that it is AC Delco, motor oil in the bulk, right? I don't really know, right? But this is the third oil change. The first two was covered under Chevrolet GM. They pay for it. It had an AC Delco. I believe it's PF 46. It's either 64, I'm sorry. It's PF 64 is the LT motor oil filter size, if it's a Delco. But anyways, I did some further research on precision parts. And precision parts is made in China. You heard me right, China. A shout out to you, Mr. Rated R Cars, Brian. Brian loves things from China because they're cheap and, they're fun, right? But how long are they going to last? I don't have a problem with certain things from China, but for Christ's sakes, an oil filter, what the hell kind of paper, cardboard are they using? You don't know. You can't see inside. How is it going to hold up? When the Corvettes first came out, even the AC Delco oil filters had problems. That's why on all these Corvette C7s, they recommend that if you do have a dry sump oiling system, that you need to have the oil change at 500 miles. And that will be paid for by General Motors. So, I don't have that because I just got the base Corvette. But anyways, on the Camaro, they put in a aftermarket, their store brand, precision parts oil filter. Now, is it going to have a problem? I don't know. I really don't. But my service advisor assured me that, it's up to the OME specs and it's up to par with the AC Delco. And like I said, it was $74 and some change. But if you do the breakdown, the oil filter, I believe, was like $5.99, $6. A General Motors AC Delco filter wouldn't have cost any more. But see, the thing is, the dealership pays a lot more if they're getting the AC Delco than making their own or having somebody make their own and then put those in all the cars. And that is the thing is that, I bought my cars from a non-AutoNation dealership, and I have it serviced there at this AutoNation dealership due to the fact that because it is closer to my house and the fact that they have an oil pit, just like Jiffy Lube, where they can pull the car in without jacking up the car for something else to go wrong, right? And there's no need to lift the car if it's not necessary because it can't be rotated, either of the tires on either of the cars that I have. And I've been there before, but I guess I haven't owned a Chevy in a while, so I haven't used their facility in a while. And, I know that Ford, every time I brought a Ford in, I got a genuine Ford Motorcraft filter. They said to me, well, if you want it changed out, we can change it out. And I said, don't worry about it, And from what he told me, he assured me that there hasn't been any problems. And this is the thing that I brought up myself. Well, since it's customer pay, okay, and you guys are putting in your product non-OEM, even though it meets their specs, let's say that I bring my car to another dealership that is not an AutoNation dealership with a blown engine. First thing they're going to say is, you don't have an AC Delco oil filter. What's this precision part stuff? Well, I'm sure they're going to know it's, AutoNation. Are they going to warranty the car or let them bring it back to AutoNation and say, hey, look, you guys use these filters. The car blew up. Maybe it's the filter's fault. Who knows, right? So, that is to be questioned, How can a multi-billion-dollar franchise like GM Chevrolet let a franchisee, even though they're big, they own over 300 dealerships, in the 50 states, have somebody make products and sell their brand of products? Because I run a sushi and own a sushi business. I can't just have people make stuff and use their stuff. I got to buy stuff that has to have company name. So how they get around that, I don't know. And if something were to happen with this filter to my car, who's paying for it? Is Chevrolet going to pay for it? If I go to a non-AutoNation dealership? But, this is just food for thought, AutoNation is a large conglomerate of dealerships of different models and makes and kinds of cars all over the 50 states. And I guarantee you, if you bought a car, it could be a Subaru, it could be a Chevrolet, it could be a Ford. They're endless of what they own because they bought out the company that I used to work for 20-some years ago, and they are very big. And maybe, they're able to launch their own products, and who knows. But all I know is that I did not get a genuine AC Delco OEM part on my car, nor was I even asked if I wanted OEM part. They just put their part, but yet it didn't cost me less for an oil change than if I went somewhere else and gotten an AC Delco oil filter, okay? So that's just the thing is, check your oil filters, and I guarantee you 90% that it's not a factory oil filter. It's going to be black. It's going to say precision parts, and the label is going to have a pink ring because AutoNation's colors are pink, drive pink, breast cancer. And it was just one of those things that really bothered me because then I asked them, when I bring the Corvette in for its oil change, because it's got 2 free oil changes, no, I assure you that will be an AC Delco because my Camaro got 2 AC Delcos, and this is the one that I had to pay for the first time, was my third one because the car's got a little under 18,000 miles. And they said next time, if you bring it in, specify you want an AC Delco oil filter. But I was never given that opportunity to pick. So, anyways, you make a few bucks here using your own product. When you do thousands of customers, it makes a big difference. And I guess from what I've read, and I did some research on this, is that car dealerships aren't making any money off new car sales. They're trying to make it back up in service, using their parts to fix their cars for resale, because some cars are out of warranty. And that is the biggest question. If something gets clogged in the engine, I'm not using an OME filter. Who's going to pay for it? Anyways, check your filters if you service your car at AutoNation. If you like this video, please give me a big thumbs up. Please like, subscribe, comment. Tap the notification bell for future videos. And I'll see you in the next one. You know, once I move into my new house, I'm going to put a lift and do my own damn oil changes. We'll see you later.